10. Alright, gang. Everybody should be geared up right now with all their important gear. And by that, I mean, like, the 3 people matter. And let's take a look at... I want to show something off real quick. So we unlocked, over the like, week or so that I wasn't playing this game and was instead playing Ratchet Deadlocked, which... Let me tell you, I kind of miss this compared to Ratchet Deadlocked, but, you know, it's not a completely useless game, I guess. Anywho... so we unlocked Ultima Buster. Ultima Buster gives 99 dark matter when you unlock it, which you need in order to put the ribbon ability on any of your armor. Ribbon, of course, makes you immune to status effects, except maybe for Curse. I think that might be the only one. So you can see now we've got a mostly prepped armor for Auron. Well... 1, I can't put break damage limit on my gear. 2, break damage limit is also dark matter. We will come back to that. I need, like, 2 weapons with break damage limit at some point, because I can go and do Kimari and Riku's Celestial weapon. In fact, I'll probably show off getting the parts for Riku's Celestial today, if and I remember. But, yeah, break damage limit is not something we can put on armor. That's only weapons. And break HP limit, break HP limit uses something else. I don't remember what break HP limit uses. In fact, let's go take a look. Let's go down to this solidity, see what it uses. However, I should note that the odds of us needing... Oh, do I not have access to... Really? I can't put break HP limit on stuff, so I guess I don't have those items yet. Yeah, break HP limit is a I don't know if I'm ever going to need it sort of thing. In fact, the odds are quite good that I am not going to grind Vaidatu for MP spheres, nor am I going to grind, I think it's called Juggernaut is the boss for... HP spheres. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch, etc. We all remember that one from way back when. In fact, I'm going to go and take a look at the Species Conquest list here. Yeah, so Juggernaut, that'll be the one. Because Ironclad is our... Wait, no, Ironclad is our source of HP spheres, I believe, and Juggernaut is for attack spheres. God damn it. Anyway, we'll figure it out eventually. So, yeah, we'll talk about that later, I guess. You can post text on Tumblr, it's just that people ignore you, because it's really not designed for that. Then, break damage limit... Fuck, I don't know what would drop. Well, break damage limit, we want our dark matters for that, so... Strato Avis may have HP limit or something. Yeah, I haven't fought this yet, properly. But, I do have one that I can show off in a sec that I know is, like, 100% free. And in fact, I mean that as in 100% free, no summons. So let's go and let's take on Kotos. Kotos is not a hard boss whatsoever. However, you would do well to notice that immediately he is in counter stance. And he does hit pretty damn hard when he attacks you. Oh, I get it. Watch out for him summoning a worm. If you walk without rhythm, etc. So, here's how we're gonna do this. We're just going to Sentinel every time that it's like right before a boss's turn. And Auron is just going to counterattack for the damage. This thing has, what, 400,000 HP or something? Summoning a worm. Fuck, that... Yeah, Kotos, I think, was the guy at, like, the end of OG Copper Bell, but I haven't been in either of those in a minute. Because to be fair, Copper Bell kind of sucks. At least when you're not doing it solo, and even then, it's like, oh yeah, hey, I'm soloing Copper Bell. Look at me. Look at this riveting gameplay, everybody. I say as I'm subjecting you to this. That's what we like to see. We love to see those 99,999 damage counters. There it is. The hard cap, folks. We've done it. Yeah, this would be a good time for us to have, oh my god, what is it? I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was thinking, rather. Help me out, brain. Or don't. It's your prerogative. Didn't fall down. 0 out of 10 would delete from the system. And the amount of roasting of Auron, I actually am okay with that. See, incredibly easy and ungodly tedious. But hey, we got a little bit of experience. I got to show that off. He drops, I want to say it's evade and counter weapons. But also, interestingly, he drops a base of 20 and 40 if you land an overkill of healing springs. So if you're really hard up for red spheres, so like, you know, strength, or pardon me, power, magic, you know, those things, it's not a bad idea to throw a distill on him and just kill him that way. However, you can sometimes end up in a position where it's like, oh, hey, I got only 2 drops. And that's when you cry because you just threw out your dark matter. Yeah, counterattack and magic counter on those. I think they can have... they can probably have evade and counter. But yeah, we don't need that compared to the thing that we've got. Oh, also, while I'm here... let's go into the buy items thing here, because Buddy Boy has a new item in stock, the Clear Sphere. And you can see it is disgustingly expensive, but this blanks a node on the sphere grid, which is actually kind of useful for reasons of min-maxing. Because goodness knows, you're going to want to have all of those at the ready to be filled with whatever. And real quick, we're going to switch Yuna out for Riku because we are going somewhere elsewhere to pay out the rear and fund his career. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so we're going to show off some summons. I actually have not yet shown off our friends, the Magus Sisters. So I'm going to see about changing that. And to do that, we're going to go up against Tanket. So, Tanket is one of these nasty little crystal moles. This thing in particular sucks because, A, I think it counterattacks things, and B, it has very fast actions. Like, eventually it gets to a point where it keeps accelerating off of its attacks. Once you hit the lower half of its HP grid, HP meter, there we go. It legitimately will hit a point where it just gets so fast that if you only have one person in the fight, you don't get an action. You just die after that point. Her mighty hero Tidus bravely looked away. Yes. Because the rules say that you can't fight for yourself while you've got your Pokemans on the field. I don't know why, but they do. Hey, shut up. I do have Sonic Frontiers sitting on my desk. Stop Ash Ketchum. Yeah, he did try to punch a couple of people early on in the series, if I remember correctly, right? So, the Mega Sisters. You can see that I didn't nickname them properly, but I'll change that later. They cannot be completely controlled unless we tell them to use combined powers, which causes them to cast their group overdrive, which is called Delta Attack. And I believe it's 6 hits in this, which is significant-ish. But you can do so much better. Mindy in particular has an attack that can hit, I think... I forget if the number is 15 on Mindy's Pasado and 16 on Anima's Overdrive, or if it's 15 for the Overdrive and 16 for Mindy. But regardless, it can absolutely annihilate certain enemies. So you tell them to do whatever, and they will do whatever. The Big Bad Beetleborgs Nostalgia Tour. Fuck. I haven't thought about the Big Bad Beetleborgs in years. So if you tell them to do as they will do as they will. Cindy is the tank because designs, but also kind of the support of the group, especially when it comes to casting stuff like Auto Life. Fight will usually result in a physical attack, but it may result in a special ability once in a while. I like that. There we go. Something, that animation is absolutely for someone, but let's not go there. As you can see, though, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage per hit. But if you do things right, yes, Iron Fury. I was trying to avoid saying it, but yeah, it's absolutely because Cindy is the heavy one of the pair trio. I don't know who's getting left out for this to become a pair, but anyway, turn is wrapped around to Cindy. We can tell her one more time, and she may or may not cast Auto Life. Or we can tell her do some physical attack, and you can see that's good. That's pretty good damage. Let's take a look at what Sandy can do. Oh yeah, Sandy casts Reflex. Pardon me. Reflect. Christ, I'm sorry, that was a big mistake. And yeah, sometimes they'll just be like, yeah, whatever, and take a break. Acid Reflux, yeah, there you go. Hey, look at that, no damage. You like being tickled there, Mole Man? Alright, you got something else in the tank here, Cindy? Auto Life, alright. On 2 of the party, that's... I was saying ours. Let's take a look at this overdrive, because I think we can actually land a kill on this thing, depending on how much damage each one does. Also, yeah, apparently Cindy can create her own gravitational field. Wow, even I'm not that bad. That was terrible. As everybody is in here just roasting this. Was full out. Shut up. Oh, that damage is underwhelming, everybody. Kind of sad. But there it is. There's the high speed, the rush attack. And look at all that turns in a row it gets, just being a jerk. Alright, come on, bonk it for good damage. Oh, that's good damage, but unfortunately it's not enough bonk for us to do that. Alright, do we have a help each other? Go just makes them do really bad attack magic. Hey, we can cast regular life. You would also murder the bee first. Well, I mean, to be fair. Be fair. Gotta wait for that auto life to get upset. Wait. Oh, wow. Still alive. Alright. I'm impressed. That joke really stings. Ah, boo earns. Come on. Okay. I guess you can do that. Yeah, see, you don't gotta care about shit, do you, Cindy? You have immense defense compared to anyone else. And you have auto life. This is actually kind of funny because it's doing, like, this little damage. I'm pretty sure this is cheating. Yeah, a little bit. I told you, though, just that... this is actually the point of the fight where it's just like, by the way, it's gonna get infinite turns because it's so mad at you. So fighting this thing tends to be a bit of a delicate... a delicate balancing act of something. Stop. God, yeah, exactly. All right. Aaron, why don't you Sentinel? Because you should be able to counterattack, right? Hit it. Oh, bull. I haven't shown off Energy Rain. I'll do that eventually. Alright, Tidus, you might be able to actually... Oh, he's not doing the cap, but hey, 6k a hit for 6 hits. Kill it! Come on, man! Tidus, you... Yeah, no, these things are genuinely tanky enough that one-shotting the vast majority of them is not doable. Sadly. Auron died on the way back to his home planet. Wow, that's really sad Ultima. Sheesh. Oh, also, that attack causes Berserk. That's great. That's kind of sad. I have no... How much HP does that thing have? Like, gotta be way more than I thought then. Fuck. That's a little gross. Alright, I'm gonna go look that up, actually. 900,000! I thought it only had like 600-some thousand. Damn, that thing is like 10 times... That thing is significantly tankier than I thought, that's all. And not immune to armor. Okay. So there are some tricks that I could probably use for this. In theory, but it would take a little bit of not even I know, right? Listen, nerd. I don't know to what, but just listen. Alright, I want to see if I can do anything useful with Earth Eater. That's the wrong set. There we go. Let's go shell out 12 grand so we can look at this beautiful thing. Oh, yeah, I should do that. You're right. I'll do that in a moment or two. Yeah, look at this ugly mug, right? How bad do you counter for? Oh, you counter against the wrong guy. All right. Perfect logic. Sentinel. It's okay, it was just Tidus. It's not reflective of his power, he just hit Tidus. God. I'm so... Fuck, dude. Also, yeah, these Ultimas that are doing, like, absolute peanuts for damage. Ugh. Man, oh man, I should take a look at where Magic's at. Oh, okay, so Megaton Punch is like, hey, you know that death immunity you're supposed to have? It's a real dick move that goes straight... Apparently Ribbon does not provide you with death immunity. That's dog shit. Oh, man. Oh, no, it's... no numbers cropped up, so that means that it is instant death. But I actually did just look, and apparently, yeah, Ribbon does not protect against instant death, which is... you know, real hot dog water, you know? I don't know what that means, but... Let's go punch a big bird. I mean, okay, yeah, Yuna took a hilarious amount of damage, but she's actually not that heavily ground on defense, I don't think. I would have... especially because Auron does have auto protect. But man, that just means making auto protect, auto haste, and death proof. Oh god, a gear for... Oh man, I dislike that immensely. Alright, Auron, Sentinel. Because this thing does a lot of physical attacks, if I recall correctly. as you can tell. Alright, so does this thing have a magic defense stat that at least lets me make this viable? Come on, game. Don't be a complete jerk. Eh, 15k. It's better than I have seen today, that's all. Yeah, you see, nobody in this game is like, in this game world is thinking about doing anything strategic like that. Of like, oh, hey, these dudes have this huge amount of power to them. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that Strato Avis is like, I don't know, at least 400k or something. Like, this guy could be significantly more chonky, but ultimately not an impressive boss. I just didn't bother with. Yeah, 320k. Yeah, exactly, Iron Fury. And I mean, it's called Earth Eater, so it's like, it's gotta be strong enough to eat Earth, right? Hey! But also, oh, I missed TF2. I remember when TF2 was functional. Hey, 4 amulets. A piece of equipment, I didn't see what it was. A shopsman. What got here? Oh, all it has is the HP plus things. Oh, boo! Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Oh well, that still pays back our entrance fee and then some. Oh yeah, that torture sequence, right? Anyway, I should probably clean up a couple others that are kind of free, because some of these I haven't done yet. Like Chimera Geist, I haven't beaten this thing yet, and this thing is about as free as they come, because it's the first one. I mean, it could also just ambush me, that's real kind of you, dude. Alright. It's pretty up there, I gotta admit. That is a pretty high tier name, you are correct. Oh, you fool. As if this thing needs to get killed faster, it has less than 200,000 HP. A sun bear suit with it. A sun bear suit. Drops return spheres, by the way, which is nice. Now, speaking of ambush. Because we got ambushed during that fight for some reason. I enjoy the fact that we can get ambushed even after we've, like, paid money to do these fights. These dudes just always ambush you when you start fighting the Super Malboros, especially in the Omega Ruins. So yeah, the Marlboro Menace, which is just a souped-up version of them. Of course it does. What's this thing got in the tank? 640k. That's better than than you might expect for something that's capturing stuff in the second area of the game. Now, obviously, haste. Because, yeah. Oh, that's disgusting move name, dude. Oh god, it does a lot of damage. I need to remember to have, like, Kiraga or something to deal with this better. Don't I? Shield, and we should be safe-ish. Like something you draw and get yelled at on Twitter for posting. Well, do you want to experiment with that? I mean, then again, I don't have money to commission you with, so... who am I kidding? If I had money to commission you, I would... something, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good follow-up for that, and just, like... All I'm thinking of is, oh yeah, I just run away before I had to give you the money. Just like every fan of any of the things that the children's like. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, exactly. Omnibus Overdrive is just, you know, fists. Yeah, so what's our defense stat looking like? 53. That's significantly better than I expected out of you, Yuna, but just I don't know what any of these numbers mean, no. Yeah, is that regen? Yeah, I probably should actually remember to get somebody regen at some point. Oh yeah, we're sitting here. Where's this? Oh yeah, like smack in the middle of Lulu's stuff. It is blocking a 4-point defense. No, you really have 69 defense, Auron? I mean, nice, but like, I could have sworn you were significantly stouter than that. Then again, maybe that's the problem. I do have a singular D-sphere here that I can use. Go on up, and... So... I should probably sell the junk piece of equipment that I got from Marlboro Menace here. Marlboro Menace Ultralights. 18k, that's pretty good. That'll help make up for some of the money that we wasted earlier. Getting our shit kicked in. Pro Regina, I don't remember what like a lot of these dudes are like to fight. I mean, Don Tonberry is the same way most of them are. Professor Donovan Tonberry the 14th. Esquire. Junior. Why he's the 14th junior, I don't know. Shut up. Now I'm just... Marquis Don Tonberry, Esquire 14. Now I'm just imagining also, like, Don Tonberry, just like a Mafia Tonberry. As all the Tonberries just pop out of the side of Wanderer's Palace, Unreal or something, and they have Tommy guns. Fucking hire me, Square Enix. I'm only slightly brain damaged. I need to get that number up. Number percentage. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, blade guns. It's just Tommy guns that just shoot a fuck ton of kitchen knives at you. Oh man. I'm going through here and seeing, are there any of these bosses, any of the monsters that I haven't shown you yet on camera? Because I'm pretty sure that I've had a chance to make all of them show up so far. Yeah, we fought all this stuff on camera once. Yes, I do eventually need 10 of every one of them. However, the thing that requires me to have those, I also have to kill all of the creations, including the originals, at least once. So I will do that, don't worry. It's just gonna... It's something that's a little bit, like, second priority. Oh, yeah, getting meteored by the king behemoths. Jesus, yeah. That was kind of gross. One of the arena creations, I think it's Catoblepas. I don't know how to pronounce that offhand. Catoblepas? I don't know. It's not Catoblepas. Don't correct me on that one. Yeah. It casts Ultima when it dies. It's just a loud yelping noise. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah, it sounds entirely fair. Oh, hey, we don't have enough sandworms like Beacon L. We also don't have enough cactors. Cactors. Oh, these fucking smurgs. Oh, yeah, I haven't shown those. Alright, so this is a Hornet. Have an auto kill on me. Oh, I got ambushed. Alright. Yeah, everything just... I should just assume that every single one of these will ambush whenever it gets a chance. Sentinel. Yeah, so this is another boss that I believe we can face down just using Sentinel strats. Oh! Never mind. I have to remember to put I gotta put... Should I just put Death Proof on his ribbon? Yeah, I know, right? Bitch, you thought. Just, yeah, that's it. Fucking rip. Holes in different area codes. God, oh. Oh, man. Ooh. That's gonna be a... Jesus Christ, that sounds terrifying for me, dog. 620k is not terrible. In fact, it's so not terrible that I'm going to just Phoenix down him. Yeah. Oh. Butts. Ah, bunghole. Anyway, where's our... remedies? Yuna. Don't provoke. That's useless here, probably. Sentinel, and now I have auto life, do I not? I do not. Okay. Well... Well. Oh, see, that we can block. And fuck nerd. Speaking of nerds, need to get fucked. You. Why are you like this? Oh, right. I remember why now. Sentinel. Right, yeah, I'm sure that's real helpful here. Oh. Well, thanks, dude. I'm real happy for you. I'm pretty sure that I really should actually just put death proof on that armor. Like, I'm really feeling it that, like, okay, that sounds like it would absolutely ruin it, but also it's starting to seem like it would be quite useful. Ah, yes, I gotta make 2 ribbons for Auron. Hell yeah! Playing this game like a normal person. Yeehaw! Hey, I can grand summon now. I can just do this. We grants. I mean, this is similar, isn't it? Hey, look at it get 4 turns in a row. Hopefully, it's going to be taking 0 of those. I know, right? She's like a fucking stand. Honestly, a level of body horror that wouldn't necessarily be out of place in JoJo either. Hooray! Hey, accuracy spheres. Those will probably be useful. I don't think most things have evasion high enough that you necessarily have to min-max accuracy that hard. Outside of, like, Dark Yojimbo. But we'll probably do it anyway. Hey, that's worth another 4 defense. But Hazel. Son of that bitch. Fuck. You're right. I have to. Because otherwise, what's even the point of being alive, right? Did we sell the junk thing? Yeah, we did. Okay. So, here we go. We're gonna put death proof on this. Hey, look, it's the only one we can actually do that with. Very funny game. Very funny. courage would you have? A gun. What's this about birds?
Bird Day.
Hi, Mark. Thank you for the resubscription. 40 months. Good. That's a lot of months. When am I going to get the... I forgot there was a Construct 7 mount. Fuck. Thank you for reminding me. Actually, like, somebody was like, hey, headcanon stuff for your character, and I'm just like, you know, I think that my 14 character would absolutely, if she could, have as her summon skins be Construct 7 instead of anything else, and they just attack by shooting them. Oh, it's something weird then. That explains why I forgot. I forget everything. Distracted by this ribbon cable sitting. What do we do next? I think we should go to the desert and we should go try to find us some cactuses. Yeah, it wouldn't be hard to find a cactus in the desert, right? Oh, you're in Seal Rock? I'm sorry. Is Seal Rock the one that you hate? Or am I confusing some of the PvP modes? Anyway, let's hit up Beacon Hill Desert. We gotta go find some we gotta go find some cactors. Not encounters, but I mean, I should get around to them. I'm really bad at not just playing the same 5 games over and over again. What is that emote besides? Ah. I see what it... It's the Scream guy with a gun. I don't know horror movies. But also just... I like that there's animated emotes on Twitch at all. Mostly because they're very distracting. Ass face. There was a... It kind of reminds me if there was a character in, like, one of the edgier comic books, I think Preacher, called Arseface, and, like, his whole story was sad, but also kind of mean-spirited sort of thing. Anyway. Oh, okay. I don't know any stuff either. What's Dead by Daylight? I don't know. Unfortunately, being around a shocking amount of people who were into Detroit Become Human, and I do not for the fucking life of me know why so many people were like, oh, Detroit Become Human. It's like, guys, have you not learned from David Cage's other quote-unquote games? That, anyway, yeah, basically, that because the abbreviation of DBH is so locked into my head that anything that starts with DB, my brain is just like, oh, I'm gonna I'm gonna turn that into a reference and a joke, and I have to tell my brain, hey, shut up. Stop that. Anyway. Cactus Stone. 10 little gatekeepers play in the sand. One to fetch the back soon. All right, yeah. So in order to do this, we're not going to have a great ability to do this in terms of like getting the best prize for it, because I suck at the mini game here. However, all you have to do is just be able to find these 10 cactars in order to enter the village and find the Mercury Sigil or whatever it's called. But you do have to find them, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Also, everybody making fun of the phrase gatekeeping. Well, you know, to be fair. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of walking back and forth. This part is going to get kind of boring compared to the earlier stuff. Yeah, we would be... Well, we probably would actually just be getting annoyed by the sand wolves constantly, and that's it. And I'd just be like, well... you're not wrong, honestly. I can't even lie about that. I feel like I need like a klaxon sound somewhere that I can just call up for something like that. I do have the burn to the ground saved as a soundbite somewhere, so I could just, yeah. That's a good question, Mega Man, but a lot of things in this game are kind of like over tedious. Anyway, they challenge you to a game of red light, green light when you go after them. And if you get seen when they turn around, then you're fucked. How old is it? The first version of it came out in 2001, so 22 years? 22 years. Why'd I do that? I failed to pay attention to who I have in control. Yeah, we don't have 10 cactars captured yet, so these are a good source of free captures of cactors. Because they don't run away for some reason. And by for some reason, I mean because of story consistency, I guess. They don't back down. Well, no, I'm pretty sure we have to fight them anyway, but... regardless of the case, it is actually just kind of true that I'm not good, so... You won your Seal Rock. Congratulations. And thank you, Retro. How are you doing this evening? Less time passed between FF5 and FF10 than between FF10 and FF15. Yes. Yes, I am telling you that. Actually, when did 15 come out? Because now I'm just like, is that as much of a gap between 5 and 10 as between 15 and 16? Because 16 just came out this year. And they milked the fuck out of, well, they've been milking the hell out of like all these games apparently. So yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, 15 did take a long time to make, but also like I feel like they spent a lot of time like, hey, yeah, we've got DLC for 15. We've got movies and stuff or something like that. And they didn't even fucking finish it. Yeah, pretty much. Square Enix, you know. What a company. Ovivia's Gone Walkabout. Yeah, that's some real helpful information. What? Rion West. Okay. So, we gotta do the thing here. This map? No. Still have 6 Seal Rock wins. What are we doing? We're currently out looking for cactuars. Specific ones. So we have encounters turned off, but... Go up this way? Is this still the same west map, or is that... yeah, oh, so is... Counts as a I inserted an S into the word video games there at the end. To you just pluralizing it, which would just upset me equally. But now that I've said that, and obviously it's not there, now my brain is just sort of picturing the phrase videos game. Like King's Richard, you know? And it's just, yeah. The idea of like what is retro and what is not is always a little bit... Oh, stop that. Shows him. I'm good. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to stare at you for a very long time and just give you just a look. Well, I don't for the life of me remember rather, what that mouse sounds like, so... Oh, did it just fuck off? Oh no, we get 3 tries at this. Okay. So that one time when we actually got into a fight, that was a success. Apparently. Ah, you're right there. Bullpucky. Irene, no, don't. There we go. Got him. Yeah, for some reason you get into a fight if you win. Makes total sense to me. Hooray, we collected an orb. Neater. It may as well be, honestly. No, but I think that the translation of that Albed string that I haven't completely picked everything up is supposed to say needle time. Because, you know, like it's about to shoot you in the face. You know, for fun games. Yeah, it's saying that, basically, because I was not vigilant in picking them up. That is also collect. That is also correct, Mark. That today is Homestar Runner reference. It's Labor Day. That is absolutely correct. Everybody's boss sucks. I don't know how to tell any of you that if you didn't know that, but it's true. Fuck 'em. Okay, good. So the west map is the one that we have to come back to every time. Well, yeah, in that case, you're also still not paying yourself enough, I guess. 20! Yeah, 20's a pretty good number. Recently learned to count to 50. They actually do have all these little profiles that I've just been ignoring because terrible. 56? 56? Aww. I let go of the stick like just a little too late. Who earns? Ambushed? Ambushed. Okay, sure. Third time and nobody in this party understands that, hey, this thing's gonna try to fight us. Stop getting ambushed. It's easy. Well, yeah, because you can say when and where and how ambushes happen, right? Isn't that what Brysolf taught us? It's like realizing you're breathing. Oh. Oh, you're doing that, aren't you? Alright, so this next one is at least a pair of Cactrots for us to go fight. Oh, I knew it would happen. Maybe Titus didn't know it would happen. He's taken a few too many blitz balls to the noggin. It's knocked loose some of those critical thinking units. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. No, I'm imagining you saying that, Lears, in a Foghorn Leghorn voice. Nice kid, but he's about as smart as a blitzball. Boo earns. Wow. Oh no, we got the Sphere del Perdidors. Perdidor, there we go. I don't speak Spanish. I don't... Dios mío. I don't really know why there's like just this one thing that is specifically named in Spanish in this game. Then again, just a lot of times there are things that are references to other mythology and stuff that don't necessarily make a ton of sense in any other it's like, hey, do these things exist in... Yeah, that's true. In 14, like, all of them are like Sabotender, Bylor, and all the other Sabotender, Imperador, and stuff like that. I think that's the... I think Sabotender, Imperador is the one from Sunken Temple of Karn Hard. Ah, yes, our favorite place, Sunken Temple of Karn. Yeah, I was like 99% sure of that. My Spanish is extremely bad because I took like a semester or two of it in college, and that was many years ago. But yeah, well, surprisingly, we haven't gotten spiked in any of these battles yet, so we're safe so far. For some reason, none of them have been like, yeah, let's... Listen, I don't speak dog either, so I probably was just like, well, I'm never gonna figure that out. Talking dog, you're crazy. Other kinds of animals talking, sure, but a dog? Absolutely not. A talking llama? Sure. Wait, what? Oh, hey, dude. Just... Whoop. See, this would absolutely be one that gives you the ambush. Speaking of ambush, it is going the opposite direction from usual, so I like that. I am so late at letting go of these, huh? Oh, wow, you're the equivalent of an oncoming boulder chase. Sacre bleu. Did I tell you guys how I took French in, like, when I went to... So when I was in grammar school, up through middle school, for a couple years I was in, like, a regular school, and then they were like, hey, yeah, you should get tested for sending your kid to a gifted school, and that is what happened. I only very, very narrowly ended up getting in, not because of test scores, but because the class was full. And one person dropped out at the last second. So I got in because of that. And at that school, they taught all the kids French. It was like you just had French classes through your entire... In addition to everything else, just, yeah, hey, you're going to learn French now. And that's my story. French in grammar school for some reason, and I'm not even Canadian. If I was, I'd probably be a little bit happier in life, but I don't know. Things suck everywhere, so... this one's stuck in a treasure chest. So we're gonna go find a treasure chest that we haven't seen before. We're gonna be like, hey, wait a minute. Yeah, like that one. Well, it sticks out because all the other treasure chests around here have had a unique texture, and this one's just a normal one. Check out his great collection of what? Boxes? Skulls on needle pikes, yeah. We got ambushed again. Hooray! We finally managed to not suck at one of them. Oh. That's good. Alright, so this is the one... Yeah, we have to leave this room and then re-enter. I know, I use the term room in a very loose-sounding way, but, listen, in terms of game structure design stuff, it counts, I think. In a sand pit. Okay. I don't really... I mean, yeah, area, but for some reason, and I'm gonna assume that it's like goofing off with like Zelda 1 dungeon editors and stuff. For some reason, the word room seems like the one that is my usual go-to for game design construct reasons. Oh, hey, look, here's this goofus in the hole. One of these days, I clearly should try attempting to finish some sort of game modification. Am I? Oh. Oh, that goes just underneath the... Okay.
Enough.
Hey, we're up to 10 cactuars, by the way, captured. 10 cactrots. Just a patch that does nothing to the game, but it changes Cactuar's name to Cactrot, and only 1,000 needles specifically becomes Blowfish. Because I'm pretty sure it was 1,000 needles in FF6 that was Blowfish in the original. Pokemon Unbound. Which one is that? Because I have a memory of, like, a really, really bad memory thing. For this one, we have to go back to the airship. Well, we have to go back to the Oasis, and then we have to go to the airship from there. And then go up to the airship deck. Based on Fire Red, but it's a new region. Okay. Because usually when I hear, like, oh, it's a Pokemon fan project and it's hard, I immediately start thinking, is it an RPG Maker thing? Because there's a lot of, like, super hard RPG Maker Pokemon games, like Pokemon Reborn, Rejuvenation, even a lot of the ones that are a little more average can be kind of tough. Like Pokemon Uranium has some moments that are very tuned a little too heavily. They want you to grind a little too much. But I feel like Pokemon ROM hacks, and this is not always the case, tend to be at least slightly milder. Although, saying that, most Pokemon fan games, just in general, are absolutely made by people who have played so many Pokemon games that they tend to lose a little bit of perspective on difficulty. Well, okay, if they've got a toggleable EXP share, difficulty settings, you know, maybe it does that stuff a little bit better. Admittedly, I haven't played a ROM hack or anything like that in a hot minute. I've still got chunks of a crystal decomp sitting around that I should try and finish off at some point. And by finish off, I mean basically begin, but... Me and getting anywhere with any projects. I'm not good at it. Is it extreme pain? I mean, is that what the difficulty is called? Probably not. And yeah, there you go. You can see our Cactuar has been abducted by aliens. Also, the airship is just floating that close, and now it goes right back to us not being able to hear its engines idling. Don't know how that works, but okay. Infinite Fusion, I've seen a lot of content for. I should check that out at some point. Infinite Fusion has some very, very entertaining fusions in a couple places. And then there's some that are kind of horrifying, like anything to do with Miltank. Oh, for real? I absolutely let go of the stick by that point. Yeah, we don't need the Cactuar wins anymore. I'll tell you what the prize list is in a little bit. Once we finish that. Even the top prize is kind of underwhelming, which, to be fair, I actually think is good. Because this is such a pain in the ass. If they had put something like super unique there, I'd be a little bit sad. But yeah, Team Rocket never really got a great chance to be not chumps. Where were we going? Oh yeah, right. Because even in Gold Silver, when they added Dark types, which I think would really have worked pretty well for Team Rocket, they added like what, 5 total, if I recall correctly. Al Yankovic. Oh, God. But yeah, just as like a game group, Team Rocket just kept being like, hey, yeah, we're the Poison type trainers in an era where Poison type was absolute dog water. And I mean, okay, yeah, Poison type nowadays is still kind of like, but compared to back then, man, way back in the days, Poison was just complete fucking hot dog water. They were just the absolute, you know, unfiltered backwash. But of course, part of that is because Psychic was so disgustingly broken and Poison was strong against, what, grass? And that's it? Actually, they were also strong against Bug in Gen 1. But of course, A, like everything was Poison type in Kanto, and B, once you started moving over to Johto, most of the Pokemon were still the Kanto Pokemon anyway, so... No, I think Alakazam is just, like, probably, like, less interesting of a design or something, but, I mean, Alakazam is super strong. Kadabra seems to be the dude that doesn't get a whole lot of attention, sadly, because, A, taken out of the spotlight, because thanks a lot, Uri Geller, you absolute weirdo. And second of all, while Alakazam has just always sort of been, like, considered this stupidly strong powerhouse, especially in, like, Zam has been OU in pretty much every generation of competitive Pokemon, so all the people who are into that kind of stuff will be like, oh man, I love Zam so much, and then you get Abra, which is basically just the same thing in Little Cup, and also notorious for being a complete butt ache to catch. Kadabra just kind of ends up being like, oh, hey, I'm in the middle. And I think a lot of people don't give Kadabra as much of a time of day, but let me tell you, Kadabra is more than good enough for any of your in-game purposes most of the time. All right, and the last cactus just sneaks up on you. The guy you never invite, but he always shows up anyway. Yeah. Diglett! Oh, you're thinking of Trapinch, right? Oh, this guy doesn't do callouts. Yeah, Trapinch, which I think has more attack than Vibrava. And probably more attack than Flygon, I don't remember. Well, I guess he is always late. But we did it. I forgot that it was a shiny Trapinch. I remember you struggling with Bonsly. Bonsly, buddy. And I remember you getting one of those back from the Wonder Trade. Anyway, yeah, we killed a bunch of these cactuses. Gone for good. This does kind of hurt a little bit on some level when you remember that because of the world building and the lore of FF10, it's implied that all of these Cactuars used to be people. We just murdered a bunch of ghosts, basically, for fun. It's okay, if you died in spirit and you ended up as a Cactuar, well, fuck you. You ever try to punch a ghost? As I almost just said the original, you ever try to punch a bird? Nobody's here. Sand is gone. Try to punch a cactus. I would expect that would hurt quite a bit, but you would definitely snap it. Because a cactus is not necessarily the most durable plant that you've ever seen. It is still a plant. However, you would get... Imagine if you also got, like, cactus splinters. Shit, beat out of me by a cactus. Wow, okay. Fucking Togemon is gonna spawn in here. Unfortunately, cactus... Thank you, Slam Dunk DMC. That's what I look for in this kind of chat. Anyway, we got the Venus Sigil, so we can unlock Riku's ultimate weapon all the way. And also over here is a Mega Elixir, so we got, like, I don't know, 5 of these things? Oh no, we got at least 6. That's pretty good. So, the prize chart here for getting your named spheres in the Village of the Cactuars. For getting 0 to 2 named spheres, you get a potion. For getting 3 to 5, you get an elixir. For 6 to 7, you get a Mega Elixir. And lastly, for 8 to 9, you get a Friend Sphere. Now, a Friend Sphere is okay, but we can farm those and return spheres and other stuff of that nature. So close to just restarted. Oh, come on. It's not that much of a thing for me in regard. It wasn't intentional. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it's a relatively minor quantity of skin off my ass at most. Although, I mean, I guess a Mega Elixir is probably a little rarer than a Friend Sphere. Oh, don't you start. I'm never gonna use that. Come on. It's a Mega Elixir. I'm contractually banned from using any of my 37 of them. Come on. What kind of a fucking reprobate do you think I am? Sell them. But my Mega Elixirs, sad part is that you're actually right about that, but also... That's a good question, Mega Man. I actually don't remember offhand. Customize. Let's take a look in here what we can actually get out of those. Take a look at our Avenger here. Oh, I don't have enough antidotes for Poison Touch, you guys. That's a bit of a problem. Strength plus 10% requires a skill sphere, by the way, so that's why I can't. We can put double AP on a weapon, which, like, come on, I can get triple AP weapons from one eye. Game ever feels like letting me have them. But we can take a look at our guards also. I don't need Poison Touch for my weapons either, although Poison is pretty strong in this game. Oh yeah, Tetra Element. I don't remember where I can get more of those. Shit. Those are pretty good, actually. Oh, I need to get Chocobo. Thanks. Where do I get those? I don't remember where to get, like, a bunch of this crap. That's cool. Mega Elixir? Anything? Nothing for gear, so... Whatever it was I said that you could use to get... Excuse me. To get, to use the Mega Elixirs on is, like, it. Oh yeah, for double AP, that's it. Yeah, no, the game's not gonna... The game will never play nice with you in regard to stuff like that. Oh. Oh, no, you fool. If you do that, something's gonna happen. I just don't know what. Oh yeah, I don't need to save yet. What am I doing? I'll do that after I do this other thing. Oh, they explode. Oh no. This way. Of course, Riku's not allowed to take her claw off because they didn't want to make a model of it without her hand in it. Because I think the weapons just replace her arm in the inside the machine. By inside the machine, I mean the game in the code, which is kind of funny. She's RoboCop. I like that. All right. No need for now. No need for now. So we can go equip her with that, and I mean, we lose out on alchemy, which is a really nice ability, but whatever. We'll take this triple overdrive, only double AP, which is a little bit sad, but okay. And we keep Gillionaire, so that's good. She continues to have a usage, a very major use case, actually. I'm just scrolling through a list of where stuff is, that's all. We'll be picking the controller back up. Oh, we don't have one. Well, obviously we don't have the Teams one. Wow, so I missed out on like all the others. Okay. I'm a scrub. Because we may as well see about doing Kimari's and see if we get, like, really upset. I'm not too tore up about that. We'll deal with it later. But yes, Dark Bahamut is currently stopping us from getting the Sun Crest. I mean, we could try just resetting for Zanmato, but our odds are not that good. Or eventually we can just level grind and get that, but yeah, we'll get that. We'll get it at some point. So now I'm going to save, though, and we're going to go in here, and we're going to work on getting ourselves the Saturn Sigil. Jupiter Sigil. It's the Jupiter Sigil in this version. You the one that I have to hit to start it? Not that well, that's for sure. Okay, oops. Oh, sorry about the bump. Oh, I can't flee from these fights, that's a shame. Look at him just zip at the enemies, by the way, that's pretty great. So, whip Masamune again. Now you see that timer at the bottom of the screen? That is how long we have to go collect all of the those things. See, I don't even mind that they're there. I just wish they were a little better integrated. You know, if they'd been given a chance to put them into the final version of the game. We're resetting this area, by the way, just for a second, because I want to pull up some maps for this, actually, and see if that helps us out any, because I think there are some out. Well, just, like, put them in better, you know, better locations and stuff, because they're just kind of strewn about, blocking things. They're as integrated into the gameplay as any of the other side questy stuff is. Basically. But yeah, into the story on some level as well. Our timer is extremely tight, so we probably don't have time to goof around getting the wrong things, and we in fact missed a couple of... Wait a second, this seems wrong.
Farewell.
I should also note that my ability to see this right now is very, very hard.
Farewell.
So that might be making things worse. And I'm not, like, super great at doing the motions and everything to begin with, so yeah. Better monitor. Yeah, if only I could get a better can I just, like, full screen my this, basically? I'm taking a quick moment here to see if there's something. Full screen my... obs here. Alright, I got it on full screen on the monitor, so I just don't feel like hooking up another cable right now is the thing. And any use of the Is that a good one? That's not a good one. Okay, so I definitely I hit one earlier that was fine. Oh, okay. That was just right in my path as I went straight to the right. Also, shoutouts to Aaron getting 3 turns in a row. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of me, like, getting used to this again kind of thing. Because remember, I haven't done this in a significant length of time.
Enough.
That's just flying over. Am I just not remembering how this works? These are...
Farewell.
I could swear that one's blue too, and it's just like, wait a second. Yeah, no, that bee did not... bee wasp. One of those. Didn't have such a great time. There's... what did I get touched by? Because I didn't... Well, I guess we'll see in a second if it's the butterfly that was right in front of us that disappeared. Because if so, that's a little bit on the... Yeah, it was the one that was, like, right up at the front of the screen. That's an absolutely gigantic hitbox. Also, there's just a bunch more that are on here than on this map.
Farewell.
Oh, the snake tail fella. How am I doing with the monster arena? I've only got a couple more things to capture up to 10. Great whiff there, Yuna. It's okay. She's not made for that kind of stuff yet, so if she'd been able to actually one-shot the bug, that would have been kind of impressive. Yeah, this map that I'm looking at is not accurate for this. Well, my main thing right now with any of the capture cards is just like I'm looking for something internal that can do everything. If I go for a new capture device. Everything in terms of like, you know, input formats, basically. That one. There's extra one there that we dodge. Shit. 4K is no great concern to me. I have only 1080p monitors and stuff like that, and my newest console is PS4 era, and I'm not necessarily seeking to change that anytime soon, because I'd like to think that my computer is at least close to powerful enough to play Armored Core 6. And that's about all that I know that's on new consoles that I'm super looking forward to. It needs to be able to capture everything with preferably a minimum of extra adapters necessary. And by everything, I at least mean AV in, composite in, and HDMI in. So, you know, it doesn't need like RF... Fuck, I don't think that I'd actually be able to do that. I don't think that's what RF actually is, and I'm just a fool. I'll have to take a... Admittedly, I probably should just be like, okay, I need a list of some captured stuff, and I should take a look at that and be like, yeah. Oh, it does tossling too, huh? That... The hell would I use that for? You've never played any of the Armored Core games? They are a lot of fun. I enjoy the level of customizing your mech and stuff in those, and they're also very, very hard. It should not be super surprising about that. They are from FromSoft, who, you know, created Dark Souls and the other Souls that are less dark, possibly. Ah, shit. I don't know if I was paying that much attention. I don't want to be the person who's like, you know, FromSoft put hard games on the map. That's a load of BS if I ever... coming out of my own mouth, but I feel that there is some level on which you could say that, because definitely, I think that the conversation surrounding hard games changed a little bit once the Souls series started to gain that kind of momentum. Like, I definitely think that there's been an increase in, is there a polite way for me to say people masturbating in public about how hard of a game they can beat? Oh, shit. God damn it. Sorry. I just came out and said it without any sort of filter. And yeah, Kingsfield also. Kingsfield, notable for being a very early PS1 game that later on gained a lot of notoriety for being pretty cool. I don't remember a whole lot about what the deal with it was, but yeah. Kingsfield originally only came out in Japan. And that was the thing that FromSoft did before they became the Armored Core company. Which is what they did before they became the Souls company, but we've been over that already. I don't, but it was a setup for a joke. And of course, the joke was that I was just going to say the vulgar version anyway. Oh, rip.
Farewell.
Yeah, I don't think that thing, like, exists almost anymore, sadly. Like, I have no idea how that MyComSoft thing just up and vanished like that. But it does make me quite sad. Because that was a pretty good piece of hardware, and it just stopped being. The one that says, hey man, nice shot, Jesus. That's a good reference.
Farewell.
I don't know what route you just ran there, Aaron, but it was an interesting one, that's for sure. Yeah, and then it just up and disappeared. And when I say up and disappeared, I mean like, okay, yeah, things stop getting made once in a while, stock dries up, companies go out of business. But when I say up and disappeared, I mean, I'm pretty sure that a large part of just evidence of the existence of that MyComSoft capture card is just gone. Like, I've never seen it for sale anywhere else. I think that page returns a super dead link. The page that you sent me actual years ago that I still have somewhere in my favorites I could go look at. Well, maybe I don't still have it somewhere in my favorites, but if I do, I could go look at it. And I seem to recall last time I looked at it, it's... no, it was from another company selling them. And by that, I mean... I literally didn't see the bug that touched me. It was... Well, maybe it was a MyComSoft official site, but it was an online store that had them available that you sent me a link to, and I said, yeah, I'll keep this in my thing for when I have cash. Yeah, Solaris Japan, I think that's the one. And just 404s on that page? Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Quite tragic. And like I said, I don't know that there's real evidence, basically, that it still exists, except that I could swear you told me about it once, basically. Just sucked into the ether. Like someone had taken a big vacuum cleaner to it. There is something going on with the size of these hitboxes. Like, you guys can see it, right? If I can see it, you can probably see it, especially if you scope in. That I'm quite far away from a great deal of these butterflies, and I'm still getting into these fights. Which, incidentally, that is definitely a Switch version issue if it's actually a thing and it's not like some crazed hallucination that I'm enduring. I didn't remember that that dude was there. That's my bad. Because I remember this working significantly better on the PS2. Oh yeah, sure. Like most RPG hitboxes are, and that was because I goofed around there because I thought I was on a collision course with one of those, and then I ended up putting myself on a collision course with it again. Oops. We're getting closer though, but like I was miles off from that one that I got on the upper branch. That thing was not even remotely near me. Okay, yeah, that's brand new in box on eBay, MyComSoft. All right, how disgusting was it?
Farewell.
Just out of curiosity. 250. That's it for NIB. That's, I gotta admit, that's kind of impressive because wasn't it like, yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't it like 300 when you were linking it to me on Solaris Japan?
Farewell.
At bare minimum, plus all the. Yeah, well, I mean, still, like, how bad can you ruin it, right? Don't answer that. Fuck, I forgot that was there. I'm sorry, and I didn't see it until it was too late. Either way, that's still a very good price, and like I would absolutely just be like, okay. Okay, so they do exist, is the point here. They do exist. And basically, this is going to be the thing that if I have money at some point and I actually manage to catch the thing. Because, I mean, sure, my PC could be stronger, but I'm not super concerned about playing any of the... Try and snipe one. One of these years. Where's my... I swear, even the starting point for this is trying to avoid me. Kind of funny, but... on. Saw that time. Why there's no ambush butterfly? We did it? We didn't do it. How did we not do it? What did I miss? Throat hurts a little bit. Yeah, I don't fucking... Is there one that spawns behind the starting point? Is that what's going on here? That does seem like something that's kind of familiar. That's that one spawns behind the starting point. But yeah, the map that is shown on the wiki is objectively, like, not for the one that gets you the Saturn sigil. It's for the earlier version of it. Excuse me. Well, we're gonna try again. Yeah, there is one behind the starting point. Okay. And then I have to get back without getting into fights. That's really kind of cheap.
See ya.
Pick it up.
Farewell.
Also, these doodles just bob back and forth so much that they really do cover a huge area. I just feel like they also don't need to have hitboxes the size of a, you know, a very large hitbox thing. You know, no need for a hitbox the size of your head when you're playing a sniper. Meanwhile, the blue ones have hitboxes the size of your enemies' heads when you're playing a sniper. Oh, fuck you. Pick that up. Sorry about the pausing. I'm losing my grip. That's all. Edit. Okay, that... I gotta stay on the outside for two of them.
Farewell.
And of course, part of that was made worse by just the fact that again, the blue ones have a very small hitbox compared to the reds. Like, you've seen how precise we've had to get a couple times to get those, so... Surely it would be a little hard to argue with that statement, right? Hello, stealth red butterfly that I didn't see before. That was that I've probably run into several times but have forgotten about by this point, because, yeah. Shit.
Farewell.
we were really close. If we had just not gotten into... I think if we'd gotten even only one of those fights, we would have pulled it off. Hey, let me pick that up. That's better. Oh, I was too far out from the out. Yeah, too far out from the outside. That makes total sense. Pardon me. I was too far in. We'll explain that in a simpler way. Oh yeah, got it. That's a my bad.
Farewell.
Game, come on. I don't want to get up until I get this, and I want something to drink. No. That's... Energy drinks are not my thing. Ugh, really? Again, rewind the footage if you have to. I hate to keep saying it because I sound like the kind of person that I really don't want to be as a streamer. But where was I compared to what I ran in? That one is on me because I forgot the pattern there. And again, I'm probably gonna lose for that, but I do know that one was my fault because I forgot that part of the pattern. I don't have necessarily the greatest memory to begin with, but then when I'm annoyed, it just gets worse. Ooh, it disappeared like right there. I mean, yeah, I could do that. But I mean, I did already, like, take a map to this, and I do know it. I just have to actually do it. Right to the outside. Ah, shit. I thought you said that earlier, Irene, but thank you. Yeah, I pulled in too tight here. Or switched which pseudo lane is... Pick that shit up, you dumb motherfucker. Like, obviously it's not real lanes. Like, what do you think this is? League of Legends or something? but it's sort of like the idea of you stay on the outside or you stay on the inside, depending on which butterfly. And if you just switch back and forth, we are oh. Fuck. Well. And again, curved just badly there. By the way, we can't run from these fights, in case I haven't shown that off. But I have shown that off, but that's how I know. But, you know, I guess in case you forgot, there we go. We'll say it that way. Well, we should not have gotten away with that. I'm pretty sure we hit that on 0.0 on the timer. No, we have to do both of them. But that teleport sphere is still a pretty good reward. So we've still got that one to do. We still got the other one to do. I gotta remember to go to Mount Gagazet and go pick up Kimari's thing. I forget what it's called. I'm just going to call it Kimari's thing. And you guys are going to have to imagine that. And yeah, pick that up. Apply both of those. And then the Spirit Lance will be optimized. And we can all kind of look at it. And we can look at Kimari and go like, man, what do you bring to the table that the others don't? Although once I start leveling him up, ironically, that probably means that he's going to end up being like the, you know, pretty much Tidus of the party, until I either somehow manage to pull the Chocobo thing out of my bunghole, or I just decide hell with it and give Tidus a break damage limit weapon. However, I'm going to deal with that in a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. I need a drink. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I actually make the sound of opening a can on stream. It's very impressive the noises I can make. What a dumb thing to say. Okay, is that... Actually, no, that's just that thing fading out. Okay. So, I'll pull up the map and I want to see how off this is compared to... Actually, this one is starting to, so far, look surprisingly correct. Okay, no, there's definitely more on this map, and I can see them better this time. Feel like I'm off to a better start here. That camera angle, that's bad. We didn't even get through the whole map, so I went kind of slow. That night, I was like, wait a sec at the very beginning. Oh well, we'll get it, folks. We will get it. Do not worry. And yeah, this is a very tight area here to get through all these fights. So I did just kind of face roll that a little bit. Ooh, there was one more right at the end. We were almost there. And yes, it is at the very edge of the area. You can actually screw that up. I do remember this, that you can walk through it and it won't end the minigame immediately and you'll walk off screen and you'll lose your completed progress. I've had that happen to me. That seems like a familiar memory. And I probably screamed like hell when it happened. Like, I probably made it sound like I was getting murdered or something. And yeah, I'm pause buffering a little bit. And there we go. Yeah, because you don't teleport to the chest, so you can just walk out and not get it and have to redo it. And there we go, the Jupiter Sigil. Hooray! Ain't gotta look at this shithole again for another, like, 10 minutes or something. I think I may put that off for a little longer just because... I mean, I could take a couple runs at it. And go get the Khalid Bolg. Remember, we can't even unseal the weapon at this point anyway. Because we don't have the other one, and we'd have to go fight Dark Bahamut for that.
We're counting on you.
But, first and foremost, let me at least go get the seal from Mount Gagazet and upgrade Kimari's thingy. Excuse me. Pardon me. That was a gross set of noises I made, huh? Pop Mount Gagazet. Could have sworn I got that. But yes, absolutely, the Chocobo race is a horrendous nightmare. I've described it before, but definitely it's one of those things. I'm going to have to at least do a couple of runs as, like, a thing on stream. Just because you do need to see how bad it is and how painful it gets. Especially when you get, like, spawn camped by the birds. Reverse spawn camped, really, but it is a certain type of pain that is very difficult to truly know unless you experience it firsthand. However, I definitely could give some folks a little bit of a sampling to try to be able to have some level of appreciation, I guess. As my ability to describe just kind of goes down the toilet multiple times. Oh, I could have just used that teleporter, couldn't I? That's where it's hidden. Jupiter Crest, and we make our way back to the airship.
We're counting.
Just for a brief moment so we can go back to Makalania. Do this. That's right. This is the side we want to go up. All right, so we are currently at 4 out of 7 of these weapons completed. And that's not too bad, all considered. Let's teach Auron to cast poison, which he's probably not going to need, really, but alright. So now that we've got that done, we're going to do a little bit of other stuff that I haven't finished. I didn't finish the Omega Ruins last time, so we should probably actually go down there and go fight Omega Weapon. Get on our skyboat.
We're counting up.
We gotta go around this side. I don't remember the whole directions to get around in the Omega Ruins. There's also, there is also a chest I could do for the teleport sphere. Or I could try showing this off and how much it's just RNG. How much that's butts. And that is absolutely something that I kind of wish I could just save state for, but well, I'm playing this on an actual console. Although saying that, again, if I could probably just get the save file from this off of my SD card, right? And then I could do all the stuff that I'm like, that's garbage, and just do that elsewhere, right? On an emulator is what I mean by elsewhere. Kimari, you can go in instead of Yuna. Now, there's two ways to go here, and one of them has a treasure chest at the end, I believe. So we're going to go this way first. And I'm probably going to end up finding the progression, and I'm going to be like, oops. Well, hopefully I can still get that. Get these mega potions I truly do not need, but why not?
Farewell.
And yeah, you can see Kimari is a little behind. He needs to be leveled up. Listen, I haven't needed a lot of party members for a hot minute, so cut me some slack here. Or don't. The choice is yours. Hey, Defender Z's. These guys should be worth a fair chunk of EXP, because they'll just have to switch Yuna in and have her do multiple Ultimas. this should cover it, actually. You know, if I'm so in need of a map of this, I'm pretty sure I actually have a player's guide for the PS2 version. I may go and have a quick look for that. Nah, it's fine. We'll be fine. Oh, hey, it's one of these dudes. I should capture this. I should also remember to set my party up properly so that way I don't immediately get, you know, hit with a little bit of that there, bad breath. I told you about those guys. They can show up here. Oh, that was a pretty underwhelming flare. Love underwhelming flares. Could be better, breath. Yeah. Nice. I like that.
Is it just me, or does he look grumpy?
Could be better, breath. Comedy gold. Which is not dissimilar to Comedy Tin or Comedy Germanium? This joke is going a little bit off the rails. Comedy Cupernickel. Yeah, there you go. Tungsten. Not even comedy tungsten, just regular tungsten. Hey, I played Terraria. You can make a chandelier out of that. It's true, by the way. You can in Terraria make a tungsten chandelier. Or as I believe they call those in most jurisdictions, a street lamp. A hanging street lamp, but a street lamp nonetheless. Okay, we have for sure gone the wrong way in terms of getting what I came here for. I'll fix that in a second. Thankfully, we don't have to fight a fight at each platform we go backwards on.
Let's end this.
Oh, wait a second, Lulu. We'll get there. Oh, by the way, Arin's at 99.99 HP. The old tank man is at the tank and ready here. Also, I'm just now noticing like a hairline crack along the side of their big shoulder. I mean, yeah, obviously it's like kind of a messed up shape, but like there's just a little crack along the edge that's different from the sort of busted off area. Are you cracked? Wait. Oh, Super Mario RPG. It's a pretty good game. And I hope that for all the people who end up playing it through the remake, that's a good remake in that case. Because listen, I don't need that, but not everybody is, you know, different experiences, different things that people do with video games, different ways that people get into them, and that, different ways and means, commissions, I don't know. Oh yeah, obviously. I'm not expecting any of them to say it in public. Because if they do that, they lose all of their credibility. It's like a taboo in Unknown Armies. It's like you did a bad thing and now you can't cast magic until you go and wage a console crusade again. Anyway, let's go backwards for a bit here. Go check out the other side of things. And ultimately, my main real hope for Mario RPG Remake is that people start to agree with me when I say that Mallow would be better in Smash than Geno. Geno, oh god, that's horrifying. In like the you know, one of those positive kind of ways. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, parenthesis affectionate? Jesus, Bowser's Torture Castle added some new torture devices, huh? Dumbass. Sorry, that was rude. But also, I'm not wrong. Lulu didn't even go. I mean, yes. But I think that Croco sort of... I mean, obviously, no offense to Croco. I do kind of worry that he would be seen as, like, a little bit too much of a bit part kind of character for a lot of people to be like, yeah, I absolutely want Croco. You'd get at least some people who'd be like, what the fuck is a Croco? Which is obviously a completely incorrect view for them to have, but I digress. Hey, wow, 3 of these. Okay. God, I'm having a better... Hey, you don't count. You haven't played it. The fuck is a clock? Oh, wait. Sorry. That wasn't a good joke. Anyway, yeah, I spent, like, I don't know, an hour and a half or something grinding yesterday to try to get the last 2 of these that I needed to unlock Ultima Buster. And I gotta say, the game is being so much more generous with them right now. It's kind of messed up, man. Because ordinarily, Varunas are like a really rare encounter for some reason. The game is just like, oh, hey, you know this thing that you would really like to be able to encounter a couple times so you can round out your captures? Well, fuck you. It's gonna stay a rare, you know. Ah, yes, behold, the Phoebus of Final Fantasy X. 3rd gen Phoebus for that reason. Matter, pardon me. God, Gentlemen, behold, corn! Excellent. Oh, I'm so glad I went back for that Fred Sphere, by the way. That's it. That's kind of useful, but I think we have a fair chunk of those, so... Not as much as you'd think. Man, though, the mechanics for encountering Phoebus in Generation 3 of the Pokemon games... I just don't know, man. And what's worse is that even after I had gotten one by some method or another, I never got Milotic. Yeah, he's not here to watch, so... I think I traded with him once and I never cleaned my friends list. Because I have a bad habit of never doing that. He definitely has played at least one Pokemon game once. So I absolutely did have at least one opportunity. Oh, hey, look, by the way. These scumbags, I told you. They literally just ambush you here if you get into an encounter with them. Oh, I was quite sure that you were doing it as a fat joke, but I didn't want to say it in public because, well, a variety of reasons. Anywho, yeah, this thing should probably explode in one singular pain. Now you've made me forget what I was saying. That's great. Oh right, yeah, I was dumping ass on Gen 3 Phoebus. So I didn't know what I understood the basics of like, oh yeah, with Phoebus you need to raise its Pokeblock stats. You need to raise its beauty by a certain amount. Apparently it's actually quite easy, and like you have to like absolutely try to get into a position where you have fucked it permanently. Oh, hey, look, it's another one of these assholes. And however, when I was a child, I was always kind of freaked out, like, oh man, I might lock myself out of being able to get this. And so there's a reason why I just never got Milotic. And also I didn't like doing the Pokeblock minigame to begin with. However, I like the fact that in some of the newer Pokemon games where they have Feebas and Milotic, you can just find Milotic in the wild. You don't even need to get the item that replaced the fact that you don't do contest stats anymore and
I believe in you.
Need it the item and trade it. So that's actually quite nice of Game Freak, all considered. Although, in its stead, they have released all kinds of amazingly abstruse Pokemon evolution mechanics. Lears, I don't know how much you know about, like, any of the newer Pokemon games whatsoever. So, I don't know how much you'd be able to, like, weigh in on this or hear about it, but, they run like it. Yeah. That is true. Even after some patches and stuff, there's absolutely still a significant amount of just, like, not about how well the games run. Just, you know, not... Wait. Sorry. That's okay. Plastic Alan is asleep. He won't know that I'm stealing his gimmick. Anyway, you can flee from these battles, unlike the ones in Macalania Woods, so fuck this stupid turtle. I don't care. So, one of the new Pokemon that was added is called King Gambit, and it's an evolution for the Pokemon Bisharp, which you may remember Bisharp from being a Pokemon in Gen 5 that was a Steel Dark type, and anyone with half a brain was like, that thing is really fucking rad. Someone mentioned Daikatana. Yes, I'm talking about evolving Daikatana, or evolving a Pokemon into Daikatana, pardon me. So, yeah, in order to obtain John Romero's Daikatana, you have to get a Bisharp, and I think it needs to be equipped with the King's Crest item or whatever it's called. And you have to go find 3 more of them in the wild that are holding the item and kill them with it in order to evolve it. Which is just down to RNG, so it's basically just like, hey, yeah, go wipe out every single one of these you ever meet. And that's one of the less bizarre ones out there. There's the new version of Yamask from Gen 8 and its evolution Runerigus, which is pretty egregious. You see what I did there? I made a reference to the fact that the other one's name is based on the word egregious. So Runerigus, they haven't added any new evolution methods for it because it requires a specific location in Galar for it in Gen 8. In that you have to take 49 damage in a battle without fainting and be in a certain location and pass by it, and then Yamask will evolve into this new Pokemon. It is bizarre. Yeah, it seems like there's almost always at least one Pokemon evolution method that, let's be polite about it and say that it exists primarily to sell strategy guides. Which is a very silly thing to say in a day and age when strategy guides are, like, not a real thing. But, you know, if you pretended for a second, if you were as out of touch as Nintendo was, it would suddenly make a lot of sense. No, it wouldn't. Anyway. Folks, say hello to my old new friend, Mr. Omega Weapon. He is Omega, and he's a weapon. I don't know. If you're out of touch and out of oh, I get it. You can see he's got some reasonable defense on him. We're not doing the cap with Tidus. Which, to be fair, I mean, Tidus is not super strong, but he's not, like, a complete stick. Got at least some damage to him. Ooh, 30 Gambler Spirits. That's pretty good. Or energy. Oh, is that a counter? Are you countering me stealing? No, I think that was his actual turn. But still, what a putz. Like, oh yeah, you know what I need to do? I need to counter you using steel. Hi guys, I'm Omega Weapon. I'm gonna counter stealing. Jesus, citizens are... So we can do some double Ultima action. I want to see what kind of damage this does to him. What kind of damage you're in for, buddy. That's right, grab your socks, Omega Weapon. Never mind. You don't have to... I mean, 17k is still pretty good compared to some of what we've seen earlier, but still. Pick up your socks and you really baked. Nice. Doing that one slow because I barely remember the inputs. That's right. Give me the old full break. Oh ho! Wow, Auron, I didn't know you could actually deal good damage with that. Jesus. You finally remembered, did you, buddy? Meanwhile, his regular attack is not impressive. Oh, thank goodness you missed with that. We're just going to tag everybody in real quick to get some free EXP. Yeah, especially if you hear what her voice acting sounds like, you definitely tell that to be the case. Make sure that we're doing our inputs correctly so that way we don't have her try to use threatening uselessly on this thing. Oh, so is it not vulnerable to... Maybe Mental Break just doesn't do anything, but... It doesn't have a whole lot of mental to break. No? Auron, get to it. Honestly, I could just abuse Sentinel a little bit to... try and get a little bit more of his HPs down. Yes, I said HPs. Gonna be honest with you, I don't know why I did that. I said HPs, I mean, not Head Kimari attack. Sentinel. Wow, less than $1,000. But that does mean we do some more damage, so okay. Ugh, if only I could do a single target demi, you know? I could just shave him down, you know, him exclusively. And then we'd be laughing. At least more than we usually do. Oh, that damage is going down, probably because we're running slightly lower on MVP. Oh man, can you imagine a dark version of Ness? What would that just be, Ness's Nightmare? Wow. Listen to you. That joke was so bad I didn't even get it.
Go! Fight on!
Hey, you like some overdrive, buddy? The Omega Dick Punch, yeah. Yo, by the way, shoutouts to Final Fantasy XIV for bringing Anima back. Just hell yes. I'm pretty sure you knew about that already, Lears. I told you.
Find your peace on the far plane. Leave Spira to the living.
Oh, very funny, Orin. Very funny, smarty pants. God, who knew that ghosts were such smart Alex? Hey, 6 level 4 keys. I almost said 4 level 6 keys. Hey, we got Super Goalie. Unfortunately, it's the equipment, not the move. Ability, rather. Also, yeah, there's a chest back there in the game. It's just like, hey, yeah, would you like to not get that? As I'm just over here like, what? We're going over here for reasons of getting regen, because it is actually kind of useful for a couple things. It's just not so useful that you would make auto regen armor, basically. Love SOS regen as an ability too, by the way, because that seems a little bit self-defeating. Okay, everybody's levels are all spent up. Titus up front and equip him with the No Encounters sword. Salty Sam. Oops. That area is very dark. Yeah, see, it's like a shotgun. A joke shotgun, a comedy shotgun. No, not a Joker shotgun. I'm pretty sure that would just be a regular shotgun. And he'd just laugh when he blows your head off. Anyway, we equipped the Sonic Steel again because, that's right, the fights are back, but a couple of them are taken out. The clown shotgun. Oh, do we just have, like, regular random encounters here then? Oh, then I'm stupid. Yeah, the makeup gun, right. Yeah, we just have regular random encounters here, so we can re-equip the no encounters sword and be fine. I sent a video of a guy who was trying to make something like that to one of my friends. I probably should send that to you at some point, Lears. From the channel I Did a Thing. I feel like that sort of, like, absolutely terrifying engineering just for shitposts would probably amuse you a little bit. Anyway, what's in this chest? It's a magic sphere. That is nice. Because, yeah, that's our magic attack node, right? Yeah, it's blue. It's all the way at the bottom of our... Yeah. The last time you played FF10 on the PS2, you were in this spot. How about that? Well, now you know what's down here. It's Omega Weapon. And if you just punch him in the dick hard enough with Anima... Oh, wait, no, you were playing a US PS2 version, so you wouldn't have had the multi-hits. It's disappointment, yeah. Exactly. Actually, less disappointing than you would think. Because that magic sphere... Oh, sorry, I just slapped my microphone by accident. I'm sorry. That magic sphere is quite nice. Those are not easy to get hold of large numbers of. Because the arena boss that has those to vomit out onto you is Jumbo Flan. And Jumbo Flan is kind of an asshole. Yeah, a jumbo asshole for sure. No, I'm not dealing with the chests. I may take a whack at trying to collect all the treasures again some other time, but it is pure RNG. So, yeah. Yes. Oh, well, that's a little hard to believe because I've seen Digimon character designs. I'm sure most of them are, like, absolutely full of 34 things. That's right, gang. I know what a Renamon is. I think. Anywho, give me a sec here. I'm gonna take a look at a couple of these and see if any of them are sounding like fun. By fun, I mean like they're doable. I only said I've heard of it. That doesn't count. Okay, yeah, I know what it is. I don't know much more past that. Okay, listen. Okay. You thought it was... Stop that. Why are you like this? Oh. All right. Yeah, so Jumbo Flan, I didn't really explain this before. So Jumbo Flan has like ridiculously high defenses in general, 1.3 million HP, and also is outright immune to physical damage, and has auto reflect that cannot be removed because just, you know, fuck you, that's why. Also, it absorbs all elements, so you have to hit it with non-elemental damage, too. It's really obnoxious. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Nice piercing attacks, yeah. Not in this fucking game you don't, but I wish. Alright, so I want to go in here, and I want to start giving some abilities to Anima. I'm sure there's something. It probably just requires high stats. But I definitely remember it being a big pain in the ass, so... You know, one of us is remembering something funny. No reason for this. Right. We want Reflect, Shell. We don't need Protect, Regen. Can't do Holy. What do we need for... No, we don't need Ultima. That's right. We can just spam Pain, right? let me double check that's everything I need here. Yeah, because we can slow it. All right, Dispel. Lancet isn't. Yeah, okay, we have enough purifying salts for that. Save. Wow, guys, we can't get on the airship from here. That seems like a bit of a problem. Let's make our way back there and... All right, let's go. Species Conquest, Jumbo Flan. And I'm prepared to be disappointed. Oh, for fuck's sakes, dude! Sorry, but my god. Oh. You are a real piece of... Whoa! Okay. That's 2 kicks right in the dick immediately. All right. A, ambush. B, it reflects Sloga when it's the only target. All right. Extremely cool. I'm so glad. Alright, Tidus, equip your Sonic Steel. Equip your Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright. Now, game? Yeah, Auron doesn't have use, but Tidus does. So, Gold Hourglass is the item, I believe. Yeah, it says it deals damage and delay, but it's actually slow. Alright, so now the fix should be in. The gym fix. Wait, no, sorry. Aced ourselves. And shell. And meh. And regen. Oh, that's some That's some pretty solid healing that we get there. So this, I believe, is going to be our cheeser, because this is as close as we have to a source of damage on this thing. And by that, I mean a source of real damage. Oh man, such damage. Wow. Meow. Immediately heals it off. Like an Ultima will probably hit significantly harder, but... that's about it. This is kind of like the most tedious fight in the world. Just a little less. Look at all these turns in a row we get here. Just start wailing on this thing. That's right, we're giving it a good wailing. Tav, we're giving it a good wailing. A good wailing. A good wailing. Sorry. You remember a good wailing, right? As I just come in pulling out of like 8. Right. Six. I don't want to use my overdrive because I'm not sure how good that will be, you know? I'm a little afraid of that just being a complete waste of time and basically being like me pressing the scoop button on the fight. Because I'm definitely not prepared to scoop. We're doing pretty good here. Did our reflect timeout, or reflect? Did our dispel timeout? Oh, you putz. That is such a... That's okay, we got a regen back, everybody. We're doing it, gang. Making this shit happen. I still have shell. Can I see my status effects? Okay, yeah, we still have shell. I was getting worried there. Oh, buddy, you think you're funny, don't you? Regen. Hey, crapface, why don't you blow it out your ear? Oh, if you want to just waste time with this the whole rest of the fight, dude, I'm okay with that. Speaking of wasting time, yeah, let's go for Oblivion here and see what kind of damage we get, because look at the amount of turns we have. Yeah, see, it doesn't do much, because I'm pretty sure it's based on physical attack. And this thing has an immunity to physical damage, but also 255 defense. Which is a very silly thing to have both of those, but, you know. Oh, that was pathetic, dude. Okay. Why'd you even bother getting up in the morning, buddy? Come on. That was about as weak as my overdrive was there. I love seeing it spam Ultima, by the way. So yeah, there is a way to get away with this, to get around its malarkey, but it's kind of annoying. And also, as you can see, it has an overkill threshold of 99,999. So that is quite an annoying fight to have to refight multiple times. However, if we up our magic a couple, we should be able to actually ding that, so we'll probably take a couple more cracks at that some time. Listen, I'm not good at words. But yes, that is rather irritating. It's less bad than I remember it being, especially once I figured out the trick. And by figured out, I mean looked up. Did I say at any point, by the way, that auto-reflect gear was worthless? Because I believe I was wrong about that. Just need to have a look here and see. Anyone here have something that I can ruin with that real quick? Oh, hey, there's a break HP limit thing for Waka Waka Waka. You know, Waka, I'm gonna give him auto-reflect on that piece of shit armlet there. Arm guard. Because that thing... Oh no, that's for Kimari. Pardon me. You know what? I don't feel as bad about having him in the party then. We'll put auto-reflect on it. And we'll equip it to Kimari. Yeah, whatever. It lowers HP. I don't care. I have exactly 4,440. Yeah. Kimari has 4444 HP. That's fantastic. So yeah, point is, if I can ever put my words together here, which I freely admit is not an easy thing to do, the point here is that he is going to be in our front line, and it's basically going to be Tidus, Auron, Kimari. And if we want to go fight Jumbo Flan again, we do that. And we have Tidus and Auron both with their first strike weapons. One of them targets Kimari with slow. And then the other one switches in for Yuna, and we sit there and we dirtle for like an hour, or however long that fight took. It was not short, I know that. Anywho, let's sell off the junk. I'm gonna keep that other one that I got from... I'm gonna keep this other thing that I got from Omega Weapon, just for fun. Just for funsies. Yeah, we don't need that Dragoon Lance anymore. Look at that, worth 88,000. That's pretty good. Alright, so saying that, I'm not sure if I want to switch games, but also, like, I don't know what to do, you know? And again, right now, the main console I've got plugged in is the Switch. I mean, I could go on Pokemon Violet, and I think I can still pick up a Mew. I haven't done that yet. And I can show off that shiny Espathra. I did not finish Ratchet Deadlocked yet. I think I'd probably have to restart OBS to do that. So that would take like a minute or two of the stream being down, and everybody would just freaking die if I did that or something. I don't know. But I mean, we could play some more of that. I don't know. What's anybody want to... I have got Sonic Frontiers over here at the desk. Also, Battle Network Legacy Collection. I could go and fight some more bosses and get my ass kicked. I don't know. We basically 100%ed the first 3 games. Start Shadow the Hedgehog. Do I have that on my hard drive right now? I'd have to go check, and Dolphin is probably mercilessly 8-2.